The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult contents, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live, here we go at the Barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop podcast.
Yo, what up?
What up?
On a dolo mission tonight. What it do?
How you dolo?
Oh, my bad. I don't mean completely dolo. We got people in the building. My bad. Man, I've been waiting on something like this for the longest. I seen a lot of come. I seen a lot of go. During my time, the 90s was releasing nothing but what we say mad beast. It was beasting out here. The younger generation right now, they're in it for Twitter thumbs and Instagram likes and TikTok, you don't stop and all that stuff. But tonight we're gonna put it to the test, break down and analyze rap, this new era rap beef. Hopefully it won't go. I don't really see it even going to that left field.
Nah.
People are saying we just hope it don't get to a Biggie Pac situation. I don't see that. These dudes are soft nowadays. So I really don't see that. But one never knows. Let's get deep into it. I'm your host for the night. My name is John. I got a few heads on the other line that I know are deep into this rap game. So it's gonna be a nice chat tonight on breaking down all the elements of these things right now. Let me bring my man in for now. I got my man Black Republican in the building with us. Black Republican, what it do?
Yo, what's up,
What
man?
it do?
What it do?
I'm gonna bring my other homie in. He got a little technical difficulty going on, but as soon as he get it situated, we're gonna bring him in. Black, I know we've been waiting on this. We always have talks about this for years. Going back and forth on the new generation. We came from the 90s generation where it was that I was about to say that was the can't stop, won't stop, but yeah, I gotta come up with something else.
Can't say that, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Using the diddler around here, man.
Them days is a wrap, but we're gonna come up with something else, okay? So, okay. Drake and Kendrick, let's get straight to it. I've been watching it from the sideline. I really want my man Plus in on this. We'll briefly touch on a few things, but I want to get deeper in it once Plus gets in on this. So let's see if we can take it. All right, let's start off with the J. Cole situation. Let's start off with that. In the meantime, while my man gets his thing situated. J. Cole's. Lyricist, yes or no?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Could he have jumped into this battle and been amongst the Titans, the juggernauts?
Yeah, I
Yes
believe
or no?
so. I mean, his pain game is there, bro. He definitely.
Him I don't want to say folding out, and I don't want to say getting emotional, but him looking at things from a different perspective and decided that this wasn't the move that he wanted to make. Was it a wise move? Do you think it will hurt him moving forward? Can he enter any battle now without them sending him for the cheesecake?
Yeah, he still can.
Technically,
He still can. He can step to the plate. He can do whatever because people still respect Cole penmanship. You know what I'm saying? They just gave him flack because he threw the towel in. You know what I mean? He had a track called 7-Minute Drill that he put up, and it was like, you know, it said pretty much like I'm a like what was it? What did it say? Like I'm a deleted type of title on it or whatnot. But he the issue with a lot of people were calling him out because they said that how he put this track up and then take it down and then he jumps on a feature with Metro and Future, right? So they're saying, hold on, how you gonna be dissing and then you jumping on the team that's against Drake? So they're saying how he flipped and he went to the other side. But people don't realize that Cole is one of the individuals that kind of helped Kendrick get into position. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So it's like, in the end of the day, is Cole wasn't taking it as serious as Drake. Drake was to me, Drake was using Cole as a proxy. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Okay. And I think everybody just got mad because they wanted to see J. Cole versus Kendrick. But everybody wanted them to be more of partners than actual adversaries. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I was really waiting on seeing, but hold up. Yo, Plus, give me the thumbs up if you good on your end. All right. I'm gonna bring my man Plus in the building, straight out of GA. Atlanta, what is it? Atlanta, where you at, shouty? What up?
What up, dude? What up?
In the building.
What up? I said I was gonna hold off until you got the technical parts done because I got to get you in on this conversation for this portion here. Okay. So now that you're in, we can dive right in it. Hold up. All right, froze up. Until he get back in, let me shoot back to what you were saying with Coles. All right, so it kind of had me puzzled knowing that Drake and Future just did collabs. You know what I'm saying? And then now to have this song come out with Kendrick. Now, of course, you can't police artists when they're featuring on joints, but it kind of had me puzzled to release the situation and knowing that you and him was cool. Now all of a sudden it seemed like they're really going at each other now also, as far as the Futures and the Metro Boom and everyone in between. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was looking forward to a 3-man Titan situation because we haven't really seen that in the battle arena.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually one-on-one.
It's just Big Me.
You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen that. So I was waiting to see that because that would have been a first. Now, if they all had put their heads together and say, yeah, this would be something different because it's never been a 3-man battle.
The only time you ever seen something like that was with it was Bone Thugs, Do or Die, and Crucial Conflict.
All right, see, now here's where it gets interesting. Hold up, now this is where it get interesting. Okay, so if you want to state stuff like that, then we got to bring the whole state property situation in, and the whole situation with the Rock La Familia or the Rockefeller situation with Beans and them, or the Locks, Beans. It's just like, but it wasn't a game changer where we can add those situations to all those individuals to a list of the all-time rap diss or battle situation. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of time, like, yo, I was listening to a dude the other day on the radio, and yo, I don't even know why this man even mentioned the situation, but he brought up Nelly and KRS-One. I was like, I didn't even remember about that, because that was a laughable situation where that don't even count.
It's not
That need
even
to get
beef.
scrubbed out of history. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's not even a beef. It's a discussion.
Number one, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that don't even need to even come up in any discussions. That was a laughable moment. So for someone to even bring that back up, it's like, yeah, I didn't even remember about that. And I'm a KRS-One fan, but I know even for KRS-One, he probably forgot about that also, because it was like retarded for him to Nelly to even want smoke on that level. You know what I'm saying? But to bring up the crucial conflict and all of them again, they don't normally get put in that arena of saying, even if we go back down the list, all right, let's start way back. The Kumo D and Busy B situation, okay, of which is kind of what we know now as MCing and battle rapping and going back and forth in that type of arena. I think Kumo D is probably the only one I could say that has double back with going up against different artists. Because you have the Kumo D situation that happened with him and Busy B. And then it came back years later with him and L.
But I believe KRS-One is the one who kind of, changed it up, because when he came out, and he was doing his joint, people weren't rapping like that.
Well, see, all right. Now, if we're going to go to the lyrical context, then you got to definitely say, okay, KRS-One in the battle zone, in the freestyle zone, is the king of that. As far as a lyrical change from to the hip hop, the hibbit, I'm gonna have to put Rakim in that mix right there, because without Ra, you wouldn't have spawned majority of these other heads from the Nas,
Jay-Z,
right? You know what I'm saying?
Will Smith owns that. He owns his whole career to Rakim.
To Rakim.
His whole career, his whole sound, everything. Yeah,
and then I gotta also add, I guess, for the energy portion of it and the lyricism portion of it, I gotta throw Coogee Rap in there also. You know what I'm saying? Because Coogee Rap was a beast. I mean, listen, if anybody listened to one lyric with him and Mobb Deep is called doom 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 doom. What's this thing called? I think it's like I'm gonna say the realest thing or something like that. I think that's the name of it. But if you listen to the complex lyrical way how he put everything together like a Rubik's Cube, man, a genius at it. But going back to the battle portion of things, we've seen it over the years. And of course, they always compile a bunch of lists of different rap battles over the years and stuff. And I don't know why they always seem to want to put the Jay-Z and Nas at the top of the list. It's not. It cannot go at the top of the list. It can never go at the top of the list. There's only one MC out here that they could put at the top of the list that I have yet to see anyone surpass this situation, and that's my man Ice Cube. Okay? The art of battling.
No Vaseline?
No, yo, listen. The title alone. The title alone.
I don't know why they always like it would be like Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, and then
they bugging. You can't even put Eminem and who? Benzino? That?
Well, it's just like, all right, Eminem. It would be like Eminem versus Benzino. Eminem.
First of all, you can't put Eminem and Benzino together. No. Just,
But that, even he was like,
He's talking about the verses. He's talking about the verses joint.
no,
No.
they had them for battles and stuff back in the days also.
I mean,
but
even now, Benzino is like, yeah, take him down.
Nah.
Like, no, you can't.
Nah.
Even
Nah,
You can't even stand a chance.
not happening.
He barely stood a chance back in the days.
Not happening. So we'll break it down and go through the list, and then we get into the Kendrick in the.
But then it's just like with like 50 the game, 50 Fat Joe, 50 the Lots, 50.
See, I can't even put 50 in
Ross,
I can't put because to me it was still
50 in Ja.
50 and Josh is about the only like 50 battle.
But they don't even put it because it wasn't necessarily a head-to-head situation.
Yeah,
it was more on a song situation, and I'm just throwing little darts. You know, when you got listen, I'm gonna go back.
I mean, you remember the one where he's like,
I mean,
where he said, is that you, Ja?
Yeah, I know. But again, yes, but they never made it. It didn't stamp itself in the concrete.
No, it ain't up there on the level of
right.
Ice Cube, No Vaseline, Ether. It definitely ain't up on that level.
Because listen, I can tell you right now.
You know what I'm saying?
But you see when Ether drops, you know, when Ether drops, it's like
Fuck Shade singing.
It's done, nigga. It's done. When you heard that, let me tell you something. Hold up, back up for a minute. And I wish my homegirl Maria was online right now because she was in New York. I just flew up to New York. She's a Jay-Z fan. I'm a Nas fan. When I tell you she is an ultimate Jay-Z fan, she's like, yo. And remember back then we didn't have the internet heavy like that. So it's like, yo, turn the radio on. Hot 97 is on right now. She's like, yo, did you hear Ether? I just got off the airplane. I'm like, Ether? Nah, I ain't hear no Ether. She's like, yo, turn the radio on ASAP. Call me back. Hey, yo, Fugs Flex was playing that. And like he said,
what's up, niggas?
That's all I needed to hear. I was like, ooh. I said, yo, all I heard, bow, 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 bow. And then I heard the pop. And then I heard that. I said, oh, hell no. I had to pick the phone up ASAP. I said, yo, why is Nas riding the camel through the desert? I said, yo, it's like you're on horseback with Jay. You're on Jay's back right now. She said, yo, stop it. I said, yo, he done gave your man a bigger lip than he had before this. Murked him. Everyone is still talking about, nah, Jay. No.
Look how long that came out, and you still got this excitement. Yet you still ain't gonna put Ether up there.
Listen,
you're not putting it at number one.
It can't go number one over Vaseline. No, I'm sorry, because the art of the battling portion of things. Listen, like right now, all these dudes right now, they throwing little sublims here and there. Listen, when Cube came, he came straight for the throat. He calling names. He telling you for facts. It's like, yo, listen, like I said, the title alone, No Vaseline. It's like, yo.
God damn, I'm glad y'all set it off. Used to be hard, now you're just wet and soft. You was there with the AK.
And now I see you on the video with Miss Chalet. You know, it's like, looking like straight bozos. I saw it coming. That's why I went solo. You know what I'm saying? And kept on stomping. Why y'all little suckers move straight out of Compton, living with the whites, one big house, and not another Negro in sight? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
come on, man.
It did kind of hit even hard when Straight Outta Compton came out.
Come on, man, yo.
Everybody was waiting for that.
Listen, you can't go nowhere. Listen, look, the man broke it down. He said, look, yellow board on your team, so you're losing. Hey, yo, Dre, stick to producing. Calling me better? Boy, you bitter. You bitter. And went in it quick. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you call me a man because I got my own company? Come on, man. Then he said, yo, to Ren, Used to be my homie, now you act like you don't know me. I remember when you had a B210. You know how people don't even know what a B210 is. You know what I'm saying? You know what a B210 is, Black?
Nope.
You see what I'm saying? Only them old heads is gonna understand what a B210. That's a Nissan. That's a Datsun. A Datsun B210. I had one of those. So if you remember in the Compton movie where Dre came out the studio, was talking to the girlfriend because she was leaving with his daughter, and he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna get the money to you, brother." And then she drove off in that car. That's a B210. Okay. He said, "I knew you when you had a B210." Okay. Yo, that song alone, ain't nobody stomping that out. You nuts. Next up, hit him up. Straight for the juggler, out the gate. That's why I beep, yo, beep. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's like, yo,
man. I'll say Ether will be second. I'll say if you don't put Vaseline on top, Ether gotta be second.
Listen, just for the energy portion of things, and for the time zone where it was stamped, and for it lasting throughout the duration of things, that's the only reason why I would put Hit 'Em Up over Ether. Because for the duration of it, for the younger generations and the older heads, they still listen. I was in New York when Hit 'Em Up dropped. And I remember I was at a barbecue in Queens, in Hollis, backyard barbecue bumping. I just came up. I flew back from Miami up there. I was still living up there. And I go to the backyard party and the DJ put that on. It's like, yo, what is that? Yo, when I tell you that man must have brought that thing back about 100 times. There was no other song playing in that backyard besides Hit 'Em Up. You talking in New York City, okay, in the 90s, when it was that whole East Coast, West Coast situation going on. You in Biggie's town. I was in Brooklyn. Cars is driving through, playing that still. Okay? And how they flipped it. Yo, that's the only thing why I say I would have to put that, because that energy is still here to this day. Ether, yes, if you decide to bring it up. But if we played a party right now, and I played Ether, and then I played Hit 'Em Up, trust me, the party's going to tear down when Hit 'Em Up comes on. It's going to tear down, young and old. The only reason why Ether would stand something is just, again, stand in that time zone right there where we were in New York at that time, listening to radio. Probably still, we was at CDs by then. You know what I'm saying? But if it was back in the day, we'd have grabbed that cassette and started pressing record ASAP, because you missed that, you missed it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like now I can go back and YouTube it and whatever. You missed it, you missed it. Your man came and said, yo, did you hear that? If you didn't hear Mr. Magic or Red Alert play it, it's gone. Somebody didn't capture that on tape, it's gone. It's not coming back. So that's the difference. The art now of saying the battle portion of things is that these new artists now is with the subliminals and they beating around the bush. They talking to your man and all this extra things. Hold up. I got my man H-Bomb straight out of QB in the building. Let me see what it do. Yo, what up, fam?
Yo,
what up?
What's the word? What's good?
Yo, if I wasn't, now I know you black. 22 minutes to the party.
God damn, son. I can't charge my phone up? Let me charge my phone up.
Hey, it's all love. It's all love. Hey, get in on the conversation here. We just talking about before we get deeper into the Drake and the Kendrick thing. My man, right. I got my man Black Republican is in the building. That's straight out of Florida as well.
What up?
What's up, boss?
So we was just discussing the different battles throughout the year. So let me break it down, and then we'll get back into what we were just discussing. So I'm gonna bring it from last to first. So okay. Eminem and Benzino. All right. Eazy-E and Dr. Dre. Okay. Kumo D, Busy B,
Okay.
KRS-One or BDP and Juice Crew.
Oh,
Common,
classic.
all right. Common and West Side Connect. I forgot all about that one. LO and Kumo D.
Oh man, another classic.
All right. Then you got Cannabis. They forgot about Cannabis.
Another classic. Yeah.
Cannabis L. Which to me, I'm sorry. I know I hear Meth, I hear Red in them. Listen, Cannabis whooped his ass. Okay?
Absolutely.
I don't even care about all the legendary stuff and the blase blah. He done mopped him.
He murdered that.
Oh, like I said back in the days,
Cannabis got on a lot of people. Cannabis got on a lot of people's radar after that track. A lot of people radar.
Bust. All right.
You know
Then
what I
you
mean?
got. Well, they had it kind of. I flipped it. They had Ice Cube and NWA, and then they had Pac and Big, and then Nas and Jay-Z. Now, I don't see Ether, Nas and Jay-Z. I don't see that as the number one all time.
Man, listen, that's at least top 3.
It is top 3. We didn't say no.
Because it's just gonna be like the LeBron and Jordan thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have their favorite, depending on like
yeah,
the age
at the time too. Yeah,
it is definitely the top 3. But like me and Blacks was just talking about, Blacks had Ether at what, number 1? You said?
I said Ether, yeah. And then when you brought up No Vaseline and the whole direction and everything, I was saying it. To me, Ether and No Vaseline is in competition. You get what I'm saying? You said Hit 'Em Up is second. I don't see Hit 'Em Up as second because nobody really took Puff and them serious to be battling against Tupac. There was no back and forth. It was just a one-man sniper shot, and that was it.
Right.
You know, the Jay-Z and Nas went back and forth. You know what I mean? Talking about dude baby in the car, and you know what I mean? And
that was disrespectful. Now, what's so crazy, because this was a debate today, I was listening.
Yeah.
And nobody really talk about when I think about like those battle songs, I think about the impact when them songs came out, right? The first song that came to my mind was The Bridge Is Over.
Right.
Like
that
like when that's when you got, I'm from Queens, bro. When you got you out here singing The Bridge Is Over, and
especially at that time frame when Brooklyn was, when New York was burrowed up with all the different confrontations.
Exactly. That song right there. I mean, to the beat, the way it started.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. For all the Jamaicans in the building, for us, you know what we heard? Super Cat, because that's boom, 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 boom. So,
but you gotta sitting there. But even in the record, he was chanting dee 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 da dee 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 dee. Come on. So he was doing the Jamaican chant shit in there. Nobody really peeped it, but
that's why
Harold was so ill. He flipped it.
That's what I said earlier that KRS-One is the one who put that battle rap structure on the map. You get what I'm saying? Because nobody was battle rapping like that, especially on like mainstream sound, radio sound. Nobody was rapping like that.
Right. Yeah. Nobody really noticed. KRS-One hardly cursed, bro.
Yeah.
He really rarely cursed. And that's why even when he used to rhyme, it used to sound violent, but he never used to curse. Nobody really peeped that. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
He was almost like ahead of his time at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, The Bridge Is Over definitely changed the game. And it's like we was talking about earlier that, again, also, is these different things that are stamped in the concrete. Like, to the end of times.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about it.
These are going to remember different things. Listen, I remember, matter of fact, me, you, Mike, and Saki was up on Hillside when it was written, dropped, and we listened to it in the car, and we was all dumbfounded when we was listening to this joint.
Stop listening. I mean, and like disbelief, couldn't believe something that dope could be like made. Like, you know what I'm saying? At that time, like, wow. That's crazy, because now with the music, even as a musician, how you supposed to get inspired from trash music? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
So as a musician back then, even though it was competitive, like the music was competitive, all that music kept everybody up. Like you had to make good records. You had to make good, exceptional music. Right now, it's just like because the music. Well, this is just my opinion. Just because the music is not exceptional as the music back then,
Right.
it doesn't inspire me, or it doesn't inspire artists to make something hotter than what the next man made. Like just like with a basketball player, you see a basketball player, like, damn, this motherfucker getting nice, so I got to go back to the gym and start working on my shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's the same with an artist. Like, oh, this motherfucking pen is getting crazy. I got to go back and start writing some more shit. Even with producers, like, damn, this nigga bang. All right, let me go back. It's inspiring. You know what I'm saying? It's like a friendly competition.
So now that you brought it to that level,
I mean,
we're gonna transition into the Kendrick and the Drake situation because I don't know if it's my age.
Nah, man. Don't even say that shit.
No, I'm keeping 1,000.
You can be 90 and still
no. Hold on, listen. Because I work with a bunch of youngins, right? And they are climbing the ceiling. They off the wall. They bouncing from wall to wall. I'm still listening to these joints. I'm like,
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Because I want y'all to build on this too. But this is what it is. These rappers is king of the subliminals, bro. Get to the point. We don't understand half of the shit that they be talking about. Like, no, get to it.
Yeah, you gotta be
so much subliminal. Yo, it's so bad to the point where you got to go to YouTube and have other people break the lyrics down for you to see what they're fucking talking about. Whenever ever got to that point, like, you serious? Like, we used to be able to hear songs.
I did the same exact thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like, we used to be able to hear a record and know exactly what the motherfucker was talking about. Even with Cool J and Cannabis, even with the battles y'all talked about back in the day, there was no subliminals. Niggas got to it.
They went straight to the
Yeah, I'm not trying to make you guess who I'm talking about. No, I'm saying the person's name, like, and what he did, and like, you know what I'm saying? Too much subliminal bullshit. I don't know.
You know the reason why it's that way now is because of the algorithm. The corporate influence. You see how companies, they'll take small jabs at each other. Samsung rips on Apple, and then they turn around and do the same thing. Google turns around and rips on them, and then they turn around and do the same thing. What they're doing is they're aiding each other in sales. Because now, if this individual attention is dropping low, they'll bring in some fake beef, or they'll bring in some attention or some other nonsense. And then what ends up happening? Even though you getting attacked in the attention, your attention's still going up.
Right, because everybody's tuning in. Everybody's tuning in.
That algorithm. So now your name's getting circulated on the bus because everybody's typing it in, searching it up, trying to figure out, yo, what is this? What is that? So now your name is getting a buzz. So now if a company searches you, they see all the stuff coming up or whatever the case is. But in this situation, I will suggest, if I was in Drake's ear, I would suggest him just sitting down and not saying nothing. Every time he speaks in this right now, more and more dirt just keeps coming up. I'm talking about Drake almost in the attention as Diddy right now. Not even in lyrics.
Damn, you went that far?
Yeah. In the track. No, but here in the track, right? He mentions, what
you gonna call him? Drake Cake?
No, but you know why he named it this? Hey, people been calling him the Drizzler.
Oh, damn, man. So now you got the Drizzler and the Diddler.
We waiting on the Penguin to join in now.
But you know the reason why he called the song Euphoria, right?
I guess you went to YouTube.
Drake he was an executive producer of a TV show called Euphoria. It was like a teenage drama in like high school type joint. But in the drama, there's a little girl.
Was it British?
Starts dating. she starts dating like an older dude.
Mm.
So people were saying that Drake, or they were saying that Kendrick took the song as Euphoria, and he even mentioned it in a double entendre or in a subliminal. He mentions it in it, but it's taking a shot at the fact that you up in here, playing tough guy and all of this, but yet you in here finessing little girls. Which there's plenty of things that's out. There's this one joint that came out where he was dealing with he was like shown pictured up chilling with some shorty, and she was only like 16 at the time.
Oh wow!
When the picture showed, she's born in 2000, and when you see the picture of the two of them, it says 2016. You know what I mean? And then now he posts a picture of taking shorty on a date when she's 18. So they say, yo, dude been, grooming her since she was 16. So now that whole Euphoria angle is a whole different story with it. But the issue is, like he said before, just mention that, bro. Just say it. You know what I mean? Write it out. If we battling, we're battling. If we're in a poet room, you know what I'm saying, where everybody's snapping fingers because they, you know what I mean, doing this, it's like, come on, homie. Like,
now look what Black just had to do to break down the name of the song. I had to go through the show where he had the girls and dating the older men, and who's gonna listen to that record and know that that's what he's talking about, like in detail? Like that's why I said it's too much subliminal bullshit. Like
I agree 100%. I agree.
Yeah, that's like. I probably won't figure that shit out until like a month later for a real Kendrick and Drake fan. They be like, we talk about, whoa, yeah, that's the Euphoria from the show. And like, what? What the fuck is that? That's not really a bar. That's subliminal bullshit that nobody really know about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So one thing I will give them, well, I guess for the new generation, the creativity portion of it, as far as we know Kendrick as the lyricist. I mean, Drake does this. All right, so now mixtape Drake from back in the days. You know what I'm saying? He was getting busy. Man. The new dumbed down Drake is what I call it, Drake Cakes.
Because you got to remember, this nigga's really not a fucking rapper, bro. He's a pop artist.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's like
actor, man. He's an actor.
Where he's at now,
playing a part, man.
What I will give them, the creativity portion of things, to see when they brought in the Tupac, Snoop talking and saying their disappointment or what they expected Kendrick to be doing and stuff. I give them something on that to say, to sit there and really think that out, to say, all right, let's try it from this angle. I give you creativity on that portion.
Right.
I give you that part because I honestly, from the era we come from, we probably would have never thought it out like that. Being that they have all this AI and all these different things, they can go to the next level.
Look at this.
Speaking of that,
but look at the extreme. You got to go to AI to try to win a rap battle?
Exactly.
Come on, man.
You ain't hear the Drake diss to Kendrick? He was throwing everybody under the bus in that diss. He brought in.
The one he had with
he got an AI. He got an AI Tupac.
Yeah,
and Snoop.
Yeah,
and Snoop.
Don't even make sense.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and then now moving into the Kendrick portion now. The only thing I would say for me that was disappointing for me, not Euphoria. One, the length on that shit to me. Yo, dog, you dragging it way too long now. Like, I just need to get in and get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, 6 minutes.
The reason why is because he's dancing around the topic.
Well, that's one, but he got to understand the art of battling. You understand what I'm saying? Like, get in and get out. Punch, get in, knocking the fuck out, and then get out. You don't need to be here with all the extra stuff. And I get it. You want to do all the little Drake songs and dancing. That's cool. And I went deep into the lyrics. Now, wordplay and everything, I give it to him. But again, dog, you taking way too long. Like, just get in and get out with it. So that's where it kind of lost it for me with the Kendrick portion of the song. On the lyrical half of it, I could give it to him and say, all right, to think it out, to drop the wordplays how he's dropping it and everything is cool. But though you should have just condensed it all in, went in, knocked him the hell out, and just bounced out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's it. That's my only thing with it. So, other than that, you know, this new joint, what's the latest one? 616? You know what I'm saying?
That's the Kendrick joint, right?
Yeah. That's another sub.
Yeah,
To
and
me-
even that right there, and the reason why he
Another sub.
released that is because of the fact that what Drake did with Tupac doing the AI joint, because you know Tupac June 16th, you know what I mean, the whole referencing behind the whole thing. It's like he's like, yo, I'm putting the West Coast on my back for this one. You know what I mean? I'm a stand and rep for my homie. But once again, go directly at homie. You see, like what Pusha did when he went at Drake. He went at Drake.
Personal.
You know Pusha went at him, spoke the world about his son, the whole nine. Yo, he went in. People were like, "Damn, yo, is this the new Ether?" Like,
Exactly. It's personal. Like I
he
said,
came in so
that's
hard
how-
to the point where the background was like, Drake, don't even respond, bro. Don't even do it.
you got to remember he was told not to respond though.
That's what I'm saying. The background
He
came
was
in.
told
And
not
was
to
like,
because he was about to. When somebody started talking about your like kid and all that shit, now you ready to I'm gonna fucking expose you now. Now it's gonna really get personal. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they had to stop it, because now it's gonna get to the point where niggas gonna start fucking killing each other. Like it's gonna get violent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leave it into the music. Leave it music for right now.
That's it.
Leave it
Someone-
music. That's what I'm saying at this point.
I mean,
Someone said,
look at Common when Common went at Drake. Even Common was calling out Drake, man.
That's crazy.
oh, that one
But you
passed
got-
me. I didn't even know Common went at Drake.
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. There's so many subliminals you wouldn't even know, because these rappers could be talking about, if they don't say the rapper's name, they could be talking about 1,000 rappers. Like you would never know who to be talking about.
Anything.
Yeah, just say the person's name.
Yeah.
Like when Ether came on, fuck Dre-Z. What, nigga? You what?
Hey,
Like my
don't forget about Cameron versus Jay. After that,
Oh,
Cameron.
forget about it.
Oh
Yeah, niggas wasn't playing no games. Nigga, I don't like you. Like they could, like even with 50. Well, 50, Ja, you little bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna get you, brother. Yeah, I used to laugh. Come on, son. I don't like you.
Hey, Herm. Hey, Bomb, check this out. I'm gonna say one name since we talk about battle rappers that, and I know it's kind of it's gonna be.
See, but it's not even snitching though, because it's battle rap. You know what I mean? You rapping on a person's career, where they sitting at, where their skill level is, all of that. You know, battle rap, you dig into a person. That's the whole point. You at war.
Right.
That's why they call it battle rap.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, word, warfare.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Yeah,
because
Ain't
remember
nothing
now,
ain't nothing off the table.
People don't
Ain't nothing off
realize
the table.
that the dozens back in the days was that
Mm-hmm.
going back and forth instead of the gunning, you know, shooting up gang warfare. That's what that was. That was a different form of that, and that led into battle rap. That's the reason why battle rap itself is still on the street level, because people still doing that to this day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's
like
crazy. You literally could like hurt somebody with your words. You don't even physically have to touch them.
hands down.
If you say the right shit, the something to touch somebody's like, oh, this to the point where it make you want to hurt somebody. That's battle rap. That's how you know you got niggas putting their head down, like, oh shit, damn, you know about my mom's being a crackhead, like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying about nigga personal life, like, you know what I'm saying? He exposing you, like,
you remember Cassidy versus Free?
Exactly.
That's brutal, bro. Went to his own crib.
Yeah, I felt sorry for him in that whole battle. Yo, Puffy set that man up.
Yo,
he set that man up. Oh my God.
Cassidy came through with the butcher's knives to sharpen it up. Just
Yo,
walking through the door.
Yo, all I can remember was the famous quote. Yo, we got a beat? Put a beat on? Oh, that's why I know I was over like Free. Just say he got it, bro.
It's
Yo, you
done.
can put a beat on? That shit don't work. Way the way. How the free way? Who's in Nah, bro, that shit ain't gonna work against this nigga.
Yo, his career was over after that.
After that, and then Cassidy just shot right up. That was it. It was over.
Yo, he destroyed Freeway.
Bro.
But hey,
Even
hey,
that.
check this out. Yo, Bomb, check this out. There's a name that we know about that could have came to this because he was dirty in the streets back in the days. And L probably suppressed homie and made sure he ain't get nowhere either. But Mikey D.
Oh my God.
Okay. And anybody out there, do your research on this dude, Mikey D from Queens.
Yo,
okay.
Let me tell you. Well, he called himself Mikey Devastation now, right? He's a little older than shit. He's definitely older. He's
he's older than us.
Close,
yeah.
Yo, he's close to 60.
Yeah.
Yo, I can remember listening to Mikey D on the radio when I was like 9-10 years old, bro. I'm about to be 52 in December.
Let me blow your mind a little bit of something. I used to hang out with Mikey D on the corner of Springfield and Merritt. And anybody that know that corner back in the days know where the bank was on the corner. Okay?
Absolutely.
All right. My man used to be right there on the corner. I used to be there with him, and we used to call him the drunken master because that dude, he gets sharper as he get drunker. Okay. Like anybody that know Mikey know the deal with him. Back then was the 40 bottles. And when Mikey guzzle, he gets dirty with it.
Start freestyling.
My man. And I remember he wanted L on a platter. And L knew that Mikey could take him easy. And out of the blues, I don't even know what happened. Money just kind of just disappeared.
Nah, because like I said, you got to remember, man, hip hop in the like mid 80s and early 80s when it wasn't really exposed. Yo, you got to remember, that shit came on twice a week, bro, between 9 and 12 o'clock. So you got to remember, between the underground radio stations and the hip hop music, that's all we was getting, right? So during the week, all you heard was R&B music.
Oh, hold on a minute. Black, what's up? What you saying?
Who running in the background? The music.
Oh.
Music in the background.
It's probably Bomb on his side.
Oh, too loud?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. My fault. Yeah, some shit I was talking about earlier.
Nah, it's all love. Yeah. But things was limited then. That's why I was just explaining earlier that back when we had Magic and Red.
Yeah, you had Magic.
Ain't had that tape. You missed it.
Oh. And that's how we had to stay updated on the hip hop shit, right? The tape deck.
Exactly.
You buy the record. Yo, I can remember. This is so crazy because, like I said, man, for the love of this shit, this is why I still do it. I can remember just running to my tape deck to record Rebel Without a Cause. Like when that shit used to come on, like Brent, it was those Public Enemy records, like Don't Believe the Hype, like when them shits used to come on.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, like in that era, every rapper was different. Everybody had different voices, bro.
Facts.
Every rap, and what they was respected by everybody because nobody sounded alike, right? Exactly. But they all had pin games, right? They all had different aspects on like records, and they talk about their experiences, all types of shit. Even with the Daisy Age, like even when they had their shit. My buddy, all that shit, like the music was just so like it was embracing, and like I said, it was more about having a good time.
But check this though. Take a look at us in Queens. How many heads you would walk around. You had L just rolling around, right? Farmers, Salt and Pepper in them. You had Kwame. I ain't even gonna leave Kwame out the building. Okay, you had Kwame in the building. You had Onyx in them that was popping. You had Run DMC in them that was popping. You had L that was popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go down the line. Sweet T. We go down the line with a lot of them heads. Quest, all of them. And we was all in the same hood, same neighborhoods.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like you said, the difference is even though we're all in the same game, everyone had their own identity. We came up in the same era with the same situation as far as at a time we have the Afrocentricity situation going on where everyone, you know what I'm saying? They gravitated from the gold ropes to the African beads and the chains and different things of that nature. So, but at the same time, everyone had their own thing. I remember seeing Big Daddy Kane up on Hillside and his brother Lil Shane and shit, driving around up in Jamaica Estates and whatnot because he used to live up there.
Nobody knew he lived up there. He was so quiet.
Right. You see what I'm saying? You see?
He used to go by his crib all the time.
Biz, all of them. We used to see all them heads. But at the same time, like you said, everyone, and it's so funny that you say that, I say that, and we saying it in different times. So I say that all the time to these young heads down here in Miami. That the difference is we had a plethora of rappers that was dropping at the same time, but each and every one of them had their own identity. Every one of them had their own situation, their own lane, their own everything. Rakim, Big Daddy, they always paired those two up. You never gonna see Rakim dance. You know what I'm saying? But you saw Big Daddy dance. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's the difference. Biz had his own thing, even though, and again, even now when we talk about ghostwriters, people forget that Kane was writing a lot of them hits for Biz. But Biz turned it into his own thing. I guess like how Luther said he Lutherized it, he Bizderized it. You know what I'm saying? He just turned it into his own thing. The difference nowadays is that with a lot of these artists nowadays, the minute they see that someone made it off of that, I'm gonna just blueprint that and carbon copy it and put it back out. So now you don't know who's NEF, YLPM, or Millie Mel, and you know everybody's a Y or a Z or a little, or you know what I'm saying? It's like I see all these names. It's crazy.
A lot of those are just mostly those are mostly the gang culture coming into the mainstream media.
Right. Now look, it was hot. It's gone now. That's it. All the drill shit is dying down now. Like it came and went. Look at all them fucking rappers that died, man.
That's it. That's it.
Well, that's one of the main reasons why a lot of it got pushed to the back end.
Yeah, but the industry knew. Yeah. They knew. They capitalized off of the shit. They knew that fucking music was fucking killing of you, right? Yeah. But you still promoted it. So you make it fucking. Once the money started weighing the other shit, everything else is out the window. Yeah. No, we making money. These niggas are getting rich, but they gonna get killed.
All of the big time investment into the prison system. So that structure created the funnel to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
They know what they were doing, man.
But you see now, what these kids got to understand now, the new thing that's coming out in the record labels now, they're no longer looking to sign these rap acts no more at the rate that what they're doing right now. Now they focusing more on Afro beats and Latin music.
It is T putting them on that 360 deal.
And that's the thing. That 360 dog.
They don't care. Hey, let me just get the money now.
These kids nowadays are not realizing what it is that they're looking for the easy run, the fast-paced microwave situation. They're not looking to like cook up like how we used to cook up back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So
they had an interview with Eric Sherman.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric Sherman was like, "Look, all the old heads have hits that we
still
can go out,
we can go out shows
and do shows."
Right.
All these young cats now,
because I ain't
20 years from now, or you gonna go on stage, pussy this, pussy that, pussy.
Because I ain't gonna lie, young MA, let's say for instance, right now, okay. I remember when she dropped, everybody was da 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 da. That now it's like, yo, who?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, you know,
that's her fault. She was supposed to capitalize.
Right.
She's supposed to capitalize. She didn't. Once you get you're supposed to get the run. You're supposed to get on everything. Don't put out no records Be on everybody's song. Like, just be on everything. You gotta be active, just so niggas can keep your name in the. Oh shit, you ain't hear the freestyle with MA on that? Oh, you ain't hear on that? Oh damn, you ain't hear on that? So
what
you
they
basically
really needed, what they really need to do now is starting to venture out into other things while they're in that circle with things, because they gotta understand that. Listen, especially if you're not the illest lyricist, but you got your foot in the door, well, you better take that and run with it and start trying to figure out some merch deals and getting the acting and start doing other things, because dog, it's gonna be short lived.
I mean, remember, under the industry, you're not getting paid off your albums anymore. Albums is the least, and then they done took over the streaming end as well too. You know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest con. That's the biggest con game.
Yeah,
it's streaming. Now
you got to put up so much listeners just to get any kind of profit. It's insane, bro.
So now that's why. Well, there's so many independent. It's so easy. Like I told anybody, it's so easy to make a record and put it out. It just really is on you to promote it. Like right now, for a record to become popular, it just got to be viral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Usually the TikTok now, you hear they banning the TikToks now, right? They're gonna ban that. What's gonna happen?
I don't saw Black up now.
Nah, but here's the thing. No, but here's the thing though. Another one's on the way. I've been on every kind of social media you could think of, and as soon as one goes out, here comes another. Remember what happened to Vine?
So chill. What up?
Vine
AP,
was like
what up?
the best thing out, and then out of nowhere, here comes Snapchat. Here comes Instagram Reels. Here comes YouTube Shorts. Nobody's thinking about Vine anymore. They're like, Vine. Oh man, I remember that. You know what I mean?
If you don't got to right now. Right now, like I said, well, we was talking about Drake and what's name earlier, but it's the machines that control the industry right now, man. They decide who's popular and who's going to be hot or not. Because there's so many good artists, man. I mean, musicians, real artists and musicians that they don't even like promote and talk about. But y'all play this bullshit, right? Come on, man. Like I said, even for a musician, a real musician can't get inspired for this shit. So they be looked at as hate. You know what I'm saying? Music is terrible. I'm sorry.
A lot of people gave J. Cole flack for stepping out, coming out and saying he's not going forward with it and all that. And people saying, oh, he chickening out, he apologizing, he this is that. See, the thing Cole,
he knew what was gonna happen.
Cole, he's always been about the art. He's always
that nigga had a heads up. He knew. He bowed out. As soon as he stepped out, then everybody, the whole fucking Rick Ross and niggas was coming out of left field, like everybody, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I forgot about him.
Rick Ross can't say nothing right now.
I forgot about Ricky.
Now look, Rick Ross replied. What do y'all think about that?
Yeah,
I forgot all about him.
You heard what he told Drake.
I forgot all about him.
BBL Drake.
Hey, no, but you heard what he said though about that. He got the ab surgery to get his abs done.
Yeah,
bro. He can't say nothing right now, man.
But that was known. That was known. That was known. I forgot about Ricky.
Yo, they know so much personal shit about each other. How could he be lying, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, even in Euphoria,
he mentioned it. Where'd you get the abs from? Right.
Yeah, that, and he mentions Beam, Beam is one of Drake's right hand. So he mentions stuff about that. So what he's pretty much saying, because he mentions how many people close by him, and he said, and there's two. He actually said this. I think he says three. Said one's always beside you, and the other two's like watching you, pretty much like they tired of you, type of joint. You know what I mean? Right. So when Pusha came out, Pusha mentioned that he got that added on information from his own camp. So now Kendrick coming out like this, people are saying that all this information, pretty much his camp, Drake's camp is just like, as soon as they hear somebody is coming for Drake, they're like, hey, here's some stuff. We're tired of this fool. We're tired of this man. Get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of what's going on, the politicking and everything behind the words, coding everything and all that, is because so much money and so much lives is tied into all of this stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially an individual like Drake. That dude is hella petty. Hella petty. Like if you say, damn, bro, I really didn't like that jacket Drake was wearing. This man will go on a Instagram story tirade. My jacket. What about my jacket? My jacket is perfect. I paid 50 grand for it. It's like, damn, bro, calm down. I'm just saying, like jacket.
Nah, that's what they be saying. Like he's a little too sensitive about certain shit.
Hella
Like he just
sensitive. Hella sensitive.
somebody say something. What? Oh, you get petty. Like you can't be too petty.
I don't like how they be throwing that light skin stuff in though. They gotta chill with the light skin stuff.
That problem?
Yeah, they always keep talking. Yo, he acting light skin. I'm like, what is that? I don't know what that is.
You know what the light skin joint is.
Stop acting like you don't know what color you are.
I don't. Really, I'm dark. I'm dark.
Well, you don't act like skin. I can say that. You don't act like skin. Right?
It's completely different with Drake.
Tell him. I don't know what that is. And y'all know, man. I'm like Wesley Snipes on the inside.
But you know what the light skin, what the light skin joint mean.
He definitely don't act like that.
No, definitely not. But he knows why cats have that up in the air when it comes down to it. Because there's a lot of light skinned brothers I know. Man,
forget about it.
You sure somebody?
Maybe it's where I'm from.
Yeah, it gotta be.
We ain't from the 6, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But all right, yo, in closing now. So, all right. So, where do y'all see this battle? Who do y'all see as the victor? Is there a victor? Is this still lukewarm? Where are we at?
I mean, Kendrick hands down. If it's within the content of the battle rap, Kendrick hands down. Because you got like the one battle with what was it? Loaded Lux and what's the dude's name? Where he was like, "Yo, let me get this work, or let me get this work."
Oh, Loaded Lux, yeah.
Was it Arsenal? Yeah. I think he went up with.
It was was it Arsenal? I think it was Arsenal.
On stage, Busta and them was in the crowd. Yeah. I think it was.
Oh, I remember that.
He brought up the documents.
Yeah, I remember that.
Everything.
I was like, yo. See, in that kind of battle, you can range it based on the content that both put out. You know what I mean? And the content that both put out, the Drake response, push up. It sounded like that beat was supposed to be for Sexy Red or Glorilla or one of them. I'm like, dog, you gonna respond to Kendrick in a beef with diss track? I'm like, dog, this sounds like a track where I'm ready to watch somebody on YouTube Live and you hear the music playing in the background. I'm like, what is this? And then he got the lyrics where he talking about, oh, drop and give me 50, drop, give me 50. I said,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, who would know what the fuck that he be talking about? Who the top? What the fuck is he talking about?
He's talking about 50, Kendrick old 50% to top dog.
Right. See, then motherfuckers got to break the shit down for you on the fucking YouTube and all that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Arthur, cut it out, Drake.
But see, this is the thing. Man. I wanted to bring this up too. A couple more things.
Go ahead.
I didn't even mention. I wanted to ask your opinion on this. Yeah. Gotta remember, Kanye chimed in too. What y'all think about that? Did y'all hear that one?
I didn't hear that one.
You're a victim.
Well, he mentioned also about the camp, about people in this camp and the information and all that.
I gotta go listen.
Everybody, but you see, but this is why I say that. But this is why I said that the information and the spotlight that's on Drake right now, with all this stuff coming in, it's getting up there with the Diddy situation, because people are pulling so much information and dirt on Drake, and they're burying him with it. So that's why I said earlier, Drake should not respond going from here. He should just let Kendrick get the W and just let it die off, just like with Pusha. See, a lot of people don't mention that beef because
I don't think that's
Drake did not say, if Drake had came back out and Pusha went back at him, oh my God. Can you imagine the info he had to want to drag him out that hard.
Yeah, but
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
know, bro. It's that machine, son. That machine is fucking powerful, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That machine fucking runs. Yo, when Sexy Red can have the top selling record, like, bro.
You know what the deal is.
Well, I mean,
It's
remember
no,
now,
it's no way, bro.
everything's
He's all
reality
these young
TV now.
cats.
Everything's
all these
reality
young-
TV. The
Yeah,
same companies own the streaming, they own the entertainment, they own the TVs, they own the sound, they own the radios. They have a template, and the template is make it as entertaining and goofy as possible. They want a short burst of reaction, and they want it all the time. So that's why you get these same sounding rappers. Even the females sound like the dudes. All the dudes and females are rapping the same way.
Can't.
You know what
So that,
I can't. I can't.
Make no
so the
sense.
one with,
tell them apart.
yeah,
Say again.
Nah, I could. That was one of the reasons I couldn't tell the rappers apart.
Yeah.
You know, they was all using the same program. You know, with the auto tune.
Yeah.
And they wasn't rapping no more. Everybody says, "That better mean it." I don't know
Hey.
what that is either.
Hey, you know
what I'm
what's
saying?
crazy? Especially when you know the person's real voice, and then you hear them
Right.
rap, you're like, "Why are you rapping like that, dog?"
Why you rapping like that? The same
Right.
shit. Like, what the fuck?
that's the end thing right now.
But what I'm
Like-
waiting on with Drake, honestly, what I'm waiting on is I ain't gonna lie, when he bodied Meek, that I
Right.
was sitting and waiting on that now to come back around for this go round. I wasn't really expecting to hear what I heard. I mean, like I said, it was you brought it to another situation by bringing the AI situation in, but now I just want to hear what you got. You know what I'm saying?
That back and forth
So-
with Meek and Drake, God, man, that was
You know, I hate to say it now. I hate to say
from the battle rap background, and then and he went out on that response. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, it's crazy. But
I
hearing
stopped
what
putting
you
Meek-
saying
I
now, as
stopped putting
far
Meek
as
on the respect level.
hearing that
after
battle situation with Drake and Meek, and hearing that, it's like hearing that audio with Meek. Getting
Oh,
bodied.
shit.
Don't even bring that up, bro. Don't even bring it up.
Oh my
It's
god.
like, I
Don't
would
even
like
bring
to
that.
be in the building with Drake,
Ah.
with Meek.
Hey, mute his mic. Cut him off.
Yeah, I'm about to mute his ass too, man. He's talking some bullshit like that.
Cut that off.
Man.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't even acknowledge
yo,
this conversation. Hey,
Somebody
hey,
tell
hey,
Meek right now, just
for
save
the
your
record,
bread.
I do not acknowledge this conversation.
Save your bread. Start selling them Dream Chasers chains and that. Oh my yo, because this is a rap
No.
after this.
when he buckled out
Oh
after
man.
that whole Drake situation, I took Meek right off.
Yeah,
my
you could.
battle rap.
Anything you say
I-
now after this can't be believable because, like homie said, you let a singer body you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
It's
it's a
crazy.
rap.
Another one. I think Chris Brown,
I
brother.
forgot
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
Chris Brown.
We not
I
talking
forgot
about
about
that.
that. I
Hey, yo,
forgot about that.
Hey, Chris. Hey, I'm not gonna lie,
Tennessee.
dog. Yo, Chris Brown, he went hard on that.
Yo,
I forgot
So-
about that.
so yo,
Hey.
how the R&B nigga gonna have the hardest diss track out of everybody?
Yeah, you not
He
lying.
got
You
the
not lying.
hardest one.
You not lying. I forgot
out
about
of
that.
everybody. And
Hey,
no,
That ain't the first time.
I'm telling you. Yo, Chris Brown got some fucking bars, bro.
Hey, the one where
I remember.
he said how he was with his baby moms when he was with his.
Yo, he could have sung half of that shit
Yeah.
and
And it still bodied him. Yeah.
still bodied him.
Hey,
But he barred up. He barred up like this. But the motherfucker, y'all like this. See me?
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, but
Oh,
Chris Brown,
shit.
Chris Brown always had lyrics, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, that nigga.
His audience in the
But he an
beginning was like
entertainer.
how
He an
Drake
entertainer
was,
at the
you
end
know
of
what
the
I mean?
day.
It was more towards the women, you know what I mean? In the
Yeah.
beginning.
That nigga's
But
a
once
fucking.
he started getting more in on it, you started to hear more and more of the lyrical joy. And then when him and Buster went with the, I was
Right.
like, what? You had to put it
There you go.
after that.
Yeah, Chris Brown, he beasted out on that motherfucker.
Yo, he went hard.
Yeah,
I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna close it out with Bomb on that one there. You got the stamp right there. Chris Breezy at the end of the day is the ultimate. He the one right now. So I totally forgot about homie.
Yo,
I totally forgot about that one.
Yo, you want to know what's so sad about that? He's not a rapper, right? But he came. Hey, no homo. He came the hardest, bro.
Yeah.
And out of all of them, the R&B.
Hey, matter
come
of fact,
on, bro.
Yo, this gonna be the start. This gonna be the short. We gonna put Bomb on there to say, yo, dead everybody else. I vote for Chris Breezy.
Hey,
yo,
the one part when he said how he sat there, he's like, you lucky I ain't get up.
Smack.
Yo,
my money.
I said, oh, yeah. Dang. Okay,
Breezy,
okay,
I forgot about that one though.
I said, okay, I see how you doing.
Nigga said you should have died instead of yo, he was wild.
No, hey, but see that right there, that's
going straight for the juggler. Yeah,
to the fullest. Talked about his chick. Yeah, I had her. She loved my dick and all that. And yo, bro, come on, son. Not no subliminal.
Yeah,
no,
straight to
it. He said names, situations,
everything.
location.
Directly. I'm not talking in English. You can hear me directly, nigga. This ain't no subliminal. Like even with Jay-Z, like he was the king of the subliminals until like he got to the shit with Nas. You know what I'm saying? But half of the shit, it was the same shit with him. They had to break down his lyrics because Jay-Z don't really be saying names and shit. Like he's slick talk or whatever.
Nas forced that.
Yeah, they killed it. We don't want to talk about that. Now, when that came out, you got to remember, this was like the mixed CD era. When I swear to God, man, I walked down Jamaica Ave. When I say the whole Ave, it wasn't a fucking mixtape store that wasn't playing Ether. They had the Ether playing with Hot 97 blasted with the interview with Angie Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it was on fire. That Friday and Saturday, I'd never forget it. It was crazy. That was right before the Summer Jam too. Remember, he didn't want to let him put that that
Prodigy.
That was right after. Right, that was right after the Prodigy shit. But Nas was gonna perform.
They didn't let him in.
They didn't let him in because he had some shit on for Jay-Z and shit. But that nigga was pissed off. He was pissed off at every fucking time. But man, listen, that was the era, bro.
That was it.
Yeah, one nigga against the whole crew. Come on, son.
We ain't gonna get that back.
That was hot. It's still there. Look what we just got from Breezy.
Well, that right there,
direct to the point. Yo, when I heard that, I was like, "Dog, who's this man talking?" And then I started, and then he said the names, and then I said, "Oh, what?" I said, "Yo, you doing like this?"
Yo, that's crazy.
Hey, I must have ran that track. I must have ran it back like 4 times, bro.
Yeah, I gotta listen to that shit.
I was like, "Damn, he was going hard on." Yo.
Let him know what you up to. You're a producer and whatnot before we close out. Let them know any handles, anything like that. Anybody got any contact?
Not really no handles, you know what I'm saying? But I'm always, I still stay in the lab just making joints, man. I'm a hardworking man, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. 2 jobs, I'll be working most of the time. But for the most of the, when I get a little free time, I'll bang out joints. I'll still make beats and shit like that. But like I said, I'm gonna wait till the algorithm change up so niggas go type of music.
Get in on it.
You know what I'm saying? Because right now everybody trying to be pop stars and shit like that. They're not really creating like real music that touches soul.
If y'all need some real ish, hit up
Buzzers,
and we'll reach out to homie. If y'all need that fire,
anybody
y'all
in
need
Queens,
that real street gutter joint.
Anybody in Queens, they know.
1, 2, 3 step bullshit.
As we started getting older, bro, responsibilities and shit. My daughter, I've been raising my daughter for like the last 10 years, so it really took me away from the music shit. But for the most part, I love the shit, bro. I got my set in front of me.
That ain't
Man,
never
like
gonna
I said,
end. It never gonna end.
but my thing was
And
with the music, I didn't want to make myself available because I
And
work
then,
so much.
right, then you couldn't
You know
be
what I'm saying?
available.
Yeah, I
Right.
didn't want to make myself out, put myself out there, and then yo, I need you here, and I wasn't available because of my work schedule and shit like that. So I kept low, and I really like reach out to the motherfuckers that really could like get to me. I'll
Each
give them
other.
whatever. Like yeah, you could get to me
Right.
anytime. I still gotta
All
send you
time.
some shit
All right.
for those chicks. You never sent me the
Yeah,
yeah, you gotta get up with that. But as far as that, like. I keep it local for the most part because the music, the industry is so fucked up right now. You ain't really gonna like
get it.
benefit off it unless you know somebody. It's like you got to be next to somebody to actually get in. You know what I'm saying?
Hit me on the back end for that. What we was just talking about with the females joints, because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing
Because
I need to
I
send to
told
you, just hit me up and let me know what up with that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
because I let
saying?
Mike watch it. He like it actually. I told him
We need to get on it ASAP though, for real. But
yeah, because I got a
you
song
know what
for
I'm gonna
you.
do? I'm gonna set up something. I want to get all our music heads together, the producers, engineers, rappers, and just really chop it up on the industry itself. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? On the
I
industry
forgot.
itself.
That's like a 3-day conversation with me. But
Yeah,
yeah, if you
nah.
can split it
We
into an
gonna
hour.
we gonna do it. We gonna squeeze it and we gonna make it happen. Even if we gotta do a part 2.
Yeah, that's
And
like a whole. I mean, my thing is with the industry, bro. Like, just pay the musician. The musicians just want to get paid at the end of the day. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
it.
It's basically the jerking of the artists. Like the artists don't want to get jerked. They don't mind getting a percentage. You give a percentage to but the fact that the artists don't, you know, like benefit off the fucking the music that they put out is sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's
problem
what's
is,
making a lot of artists don't want to fucking make nothing or let
Hold that
nobody hear
thought.
it.
Hold that thought. We're gonna do that because we gotta roll out. I want to give a
Definitely.
special shout out to my man Orlando up top. Anybody don't know, if you remember Sample Kings from back in the days, they used to call them the Wiz, responsible for a lot of bangers that y'all know out there and helping a lot of artists, producers, and engineers understand and learn how to use a lot of the equipment. So anybody know Sample Kings from back in the days, respect. RIP for my man Orlando and his family, the condolences. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man E Large. What up? But on that note, I want to thank my man H Bomb, straight out of QB.
Absolutely.
Should we say where you from? Let them know where you from.
20p HNY, bro. Queens, right off the rock. Farmers.
All right.
Wonderful.
All right. There it is. All right. And shout out to my man Black Republican in the building with us as well.
You already
Thank you
know,
for the
man.
discussion tonight. Yo, you can join us all the time on the platform. It's live at the Barbershop on all the platforms. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend. And yo, let's keep this thing rolling. Yo, Bomb, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna make that happen. For that, we're gonna put that show together.
Absolutely.
Industry heads, okay?
Oh man.
So we'll get up off on the other line and put that together, put the week together on what day we're gonna do that.
Yeah, because
All
I think I'm gonna have to get a bottle for that one right there. I might have to have a couple.
We want to grab Mike in the whole. We gonna get everybody in, a couple of engineers in too.
Yeah,
Hey,
definitely. That'll work.
Just don't get the Ray and nephew, man.
Nah, absolutely not. None of that shit. I won't make it through the interview. Shit.
But we'll make it happen on that, because that is definitely needed right now to try and educate a lot of them, because a lot of the older OGs that were here to kind of groom. I don't even want to use the word groom nowadays because it's
right.
My bad.
It sounds disrespectful, right?
That taught us the right way how to go about this music thing are no longer here. So it's up to us now to educate and try and redirect some of the other ones now that's coming up behind us. So we'll make that happen. So thank you once again. This is Live at the Barbershop. You catch us every Friday night, 9 p.m. Like I said, please go out in the world and be somebody. Don't just sit on the couch and waste time. You heard?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
One love.
Go out in the world and be somebody.